Welcome to the ITM University, sir.
Thank you.
And we really feel privileged and honored that you are here. Okay. When you left the university, you were the student, and when you back the university, and right now you are an officer. So I would like to ask you some very basic question, which is the question of the students and audience. So, very first, you would introduce yourself. Use how was the journey from ITM to the INA? Okay, so
Surely. So, I was a student of this very same university, ITM University. In fact, I was from the very first batch of this university. The batch that started in 2011, and I passed out from this university in 2015. I did my BTech in Information and Communication Technology from this university. And post completion of that, I had joined the Naval Academy, which is in Erimala, Kerala.
Okay, means I said the statement from ITM to INA.
Definitely.
Very great, sir. And sir, right now, you are posted in which place?
So presently I'm posted in Gwalior. I had this privilege to come back to my native place, and presently I'm commanding the 3MP Naval Unit of NCC, which is in Kampu.
Very great. As one of the unit, ring of
Exactly.
3MP Naval Unit is also there in the IT.
Yes.
Great. And sir, some of the questions like the changes you see from your time and now, what are the differences you can share with the students?
I can see the university has grown multifold. I see there have been a lot of infrastructure development. There have been a lot of courses that have been started in this university. Definitely, I see a change in the students and their overall personality. So all in all, I would say the university has done a commendable job in terms of continuously advancing itself and ensuring that the student gets the best possible from the university. So it's actually, I'm quite privileged to see the university has evolved like this.
Okay, sir.
With 13 years, so it's been a long time.
Achha. Great, sir. And how can you, suggest the students to join, Indian Defense Services? Because most of the students are having the mentality to get the, job in the corporate and packages and all. So, you are also an engineer. So, have you thought that you should also, go in the corporate on high packages and all? So, what was the driving forces that, turn your career from a corporate or being an engineer to the defense services?
So, to answer that, I had this clarity from quite some time that I didn't want to really join the corporate field. Still, I did this BTech in Information Communication Technology because even in defense services, the officer cadre, we require a lot of technical capabilities. So, definitely, I had this clarity from the very beginning that I don't want to join into that typical corporate setup. Nothing against the corporate setup, but that was my mentality. In terms of the student, I always wanted that. So, in terms of the student, I would love to mention this, that a lot of people have this mentality that this is the only career path, but that's not the case. If you're doing a BTech degree or BE degree or any technical degree for that matter, it doesn't mean that you have to definitely, there is no other way other than being an engineer and getting into the corporate. Engineers are employed in so many fields. Engineers are there in a lot of government jobs also. Engineers are also there in the services also. Specifically Indian Navy, Indian Air Force. They employ a lot of engineers. So that is another field where the students actually can look forward to. And in terms of all the privileges, perks, pay, whatever you call it, it is much better than the corporate setup as well. At least the launch pad that you get right after the completion of your BTech graduation, it is much better than the corporate setup. So I try to do this, and I will definitely continue to do this till the time I am in this year. I would love to tell these students that this is also a field which they should look forward to.
Great, sir. Actually, the students have always their approach towards the, get job or something, means whatever courses they are opting for the study. So they just wanted to relate those subjects and the courses with their respective, requirement demand based, field to get a job or, employment into that. But as ITM is also preferring NCC as an elective subject, as well as the NCC students are also getting enrolled here and having their, field they should have to join. And perhaps they are not having, good support, and sometimes you can say that the guidance and all. So it is a very good part of the story that you joined here, and perhaps they will get a good, level of guidance and all. So what are the things and the points you would like to add, especially to the cadets, who are there in the IT?
With respect to joining the forces.
Exactly.
So as I mentioned,
in their academics, because they are having mentality, if we will do the NCC, so our academic will lose.
No, that is not
right or wrong.
No, it is not at all right, I would say.
Okay.
Why? Because in any human being, overall personality development is most important. A particular subject that you have studied, a particular degree that you hold, it is important. There is a value of its own. It has, but I feel that all in all, the personality of a person, it has a very major role to play in terms of the employment that you get. It may be in corporate, it may be in government, it may be in public sector, it may be in defense sector, anywhere that you would like to work. But the overall personality actually helps in fetching you a job. So when we talk about things like a technical course which the student would be undergoing in a university, at the same point of time, the university, ITM University in itself, and other universities and colleges as well, they prefer to teach them, language-based proficiency. They like to teach them English. They like to teach them how to go about with the objective things and the examinations. So all those things are an overall part of the personality of a person. Just knowing your technical core competence might not fetch you the right job. It will still fetch you a job, but it might not fetch you the right job. So when we talk about NCC, NCC's motto is to build the nation, to give the nation better citizens. So when we say better citizens, it's about their overall personality development, how they contribute towards the society, how they behave, how they act when they are walking on a road in this country. It all comes under that big umbrella. So NCC in overall helps the personality development of a cadet. It's not just specific to defense services. A lot of people have this misconception that, if you have joined NCC, then eventually you're going to join the service. But that's not the case.
Okay.
Reality is different. Yes, reality is very different. And a very big example is our own Prime Minister, Narendra Modi.
Exactly.
He was also an ex-NCC cadet once.
Exactly.
Yes, but he has not joined the services. So you see, nobody can expect with this mindset that an NCC cadet would eventually become a politician and end up being a prime minister of the country.
Exactly. They can
exactly. So the social activities that they do, the seminars they attend, the kind of exposure they get, they help in overall personality development, and that is very important, irrespective of the field that you would like to go in.
Okay, good. Yeah. So there are some doubts in the mind of the newly joined cadets. So if someone has done the NCC and he wanted to or she wanted to join defense services, so is there any exams like CDS, or there is any lateral entry type of concept?
Yes. So if you NCC in total have 3 types of examinations. There are 3 certifications that the NCC provides: A certificate, B certificate, and C certificate. So if you are holding a B certificate, that is a prerequisite for appearing in C certificate examination. And once you clear C certificate examination, that C certificate exam clearance certificate is actually very beneficial for the cadets. Not just in terms of fetching a job in the defense sector, because yes, as you rightly mentioned, there is a lateral entry for NCC cadets. Those who have cleared C certificate, they get a direct SSB call. SSB is Service Selection Board, the interview process which goes on for 5 days for selection of an officer in the defense services. So all NCC cadets who have cleared C certificate, they have a direct SSB entry. So basically cut the written exam part over there, which is quite helpful.
Yeah,
exactly. And similarly, there are a lot of government exams also where you're given grace marks if you hold C certificate. So in your overall merit, you will have extra marks if you are an ex-NCC cadet. If you have cleared B certificate, C certificate, it's going to eventually help you in fetching those jobs as well.
Sir, as you are the alumni of the ITM University, so the experience which would you like to share here? Because right you are an officer, and that the students and the audience will see, okay, you as an officer. So the experience which you gain from here in the ITM. So please give some contrast over that.
My experience from this university was quite memorable one. I have had really great seniors. The faculty and the authorities of this university have been really, really helpful towards me. One brief memory of mine that I would like to share is that during the 4th semester examination, when I was coming for the interim examination to the university, I was coming on my two-wheeler, and unfortunately I met with an accident. And because of that, I could not appear for that one particular subject. Though after that, 2 or 3 days later, when the next exam was there, I was here, and the rest of the exams were given. So that was not an issue, but I had missed one exam. So that one exam that I missed would have costed me in terms of me being eligible to sit for the SSB. But however, the university officials, especially I would like to name the Vice Chancellor of the university, Dr. Yogesh Upadhyay. He was really kind, because when my parents visited and met him and told him, I have already told you that I always wanted to get into the defense sector. So this was always a way ahead for me. So my parents came and met sir, and they told him that no, this is going to cause a problem for him. So he was very kind enough. So what he did was he facilitated me with a letterhead where he stated that this particular exam, which he could not clear, is because of a road accident. He issued me a letterhead with all these details, and this is not because of the academic reasons. And I'm thankful to him, because based on that certificate, I was allowed to appear for that exam by the defense services. And today here I am an officer. So I would say the university, the officials and their cooperation, which they extended towards me, my experience was really great. And it is because of that today I am what I am. So there's a huge contribution of the
interest, right? That you made the things possible, because really it was also great for the management who really supported you, and the result is with us. Okay. And so I would like to request you that few words and some message what you can give to the youth and the students who want to study at ITM University Gwalior. So kindly.
Definitely, because when I am there in my unit and I see the cadets from this very university, I feel really proud when I see them, because there's a clear-cut difference that I could see. Definitely the cadets, what they represent over there in the university is clear-cut reflection of what they have been, how they have been nurtured in this university, what they have been taught as a part of their overall personality, not just academics. So as a message, I would like to tell the students of this very university that have faith in your professors, have faith in the authorities of this university. Whatever they are trying to teach you, it is for your betterment. And I could see the results of the students who have been very, I would say, very sincere towards the university and its curriculum, and also the curriculum of the NCC. So sincerity is a part of a person's character, which is initially taught from the academic institutes that they are in, be it the school or be it the university. When we're talking about the students who are already in ITM University, the phase where the school had to nurture them has already passed. Now it's the time of the university or the college, from where they'll be nurtured more further. So in that case, I would like to tell these students again and again, and I keep doing that in my unit as well, that you have to have faith in your seniors, you have to have faith in your professors. Follow their guidance, and they have seen the world, they have a lot of experience, which in this age they might not be able to understand. So just have faith in them, blindly follow them. They will not mislead you, they will not misguide you. Whatever they are trying to teach you is for your own betterment. And as I am here as an example in front of them, I think that speaks enough for their understanding that if you actually have faith in your officials, in your authorities, it's going to eventually benefit you.
Thank you very much, sir. And Thank you for visiting ITM University.
Thank you for hosting.
Really privileged and honored that such a wonderful example you set for the university and for the students who are studying and was going to study in the ITM University. Because a student from ITM to INA is really a great story. Okay,
Definitely.
and I'm expecting that on the behalf of ITM University, you will be keep visiting here and
Definitely, that's a part of my job.
whatever the maximum extent through which you can motivate our students, especially to the technical and other students who are getting education there in the ITM University, and also for making proud to the ITM. So thank you very much once again. Thank you.